Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This video, I'm going to be breaking down the exact funnel I use for all of my contracting clients and the exact system and how we actually funnel this. That way we book them out at least 60 days. We're looking to book them out fully for the next 60 days. But yeah, in this video, we're going to be pretty much showing you the exact funnel I would use for contractors in 2026. So make sure you stay tuned throughout the video. If you want me to do a specific niche, just comment and subscribe and I will do your niche next. But let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, so let's get straight into this video. The first aspect is going to be the actual targeting. So what do I mean by targeting? Identifying our actual client niche market or service area. So we're not going to want to target, like say you're a roofer, we're not going to want to target homeless people. Obviously they don't have a roof because they don't have a home. So we're going to actually want to target people who may have like a pain point or they actually need your service. So people with active leaks. So we're going to target people Alright, so we're going to want to target people that actually have a leaking roof or have a pain point that your service can deliver. So targeting homeowners in a specific area, say you want to target an area with a higher budget because they can actually afford your service, or an area with, the homes are older, that they're going to probably need their roof redone over time. This is how it's going to work. We're going to target them by their zip codes. You can also do like within a mile radius. I suggest zip codes. That's what I use for most of my clients and it worked best. So first it's going to be actually targeting the people that we want. So obviously you're going to want to target people above the age of 30 because nobody in their 20s is going to, have a home. Like, not saying yes, there's people in their 20s that have homes, but mostly above the 30s, that's the type of range we're looking for. So first is going to be targeting. The second part is going to be the actual meta ads campaign. So Facebook and Instagram ads. So here are some examples of some ads, some basic image ads here. So you got the owner and then you got, his crew in the background and the roof. This kind of just builds trust. If they see that if they know what you look like and they see that you have a solid crew and they see the work, they're going to trust you and they're going to want you to hire you for business. So before and afters, as you can see, and one way I like of going at when it actually comes to finding winning Facebook ads is you're gonna go to the actual ads library here and you're gonna search for whatever it's if you're in California, you're gonna want to figure out roofing ads. I happen to just know this person's ads and know that they have pretty good ads. So you're gonna come here and pretty much you want to click here. So look, they've been running this ad since September 18th, 2025. The kind of rule of thumb is if the ad's been up for the past 6 months or so, it's a winning ad because they're obviously delegating their budget towards that ad. So we can click here, for example. Okay guys, so let's just go ahead here and actually play the video. That way you can see the ad.
Homeowners, don't overpay for your roof. My name is Jerry from Cali Roofing Solutions, and I'm out here in the city of Huntington Beach, where we're doing they got estimates from about 4 or 5 different roofers. All of them were just completely.
So I guess you guys kind of get the gist of the ad. Obviously this is a winning ad. It's been up for the past 6 months, so this is something you're going to want to use. And when it actually comes to these ads, you're gonna see that it's just a guy filming on his phone selfie style on top of a roof talking about kind of the benefits of working with them. So that's all you really have to do. It builds trust. They know that you actually do projects because obviously he's on top of one. But this is an example of a winning ad, and then you're gonna want to come back, and that's gonna be the actual creatives in the ad aspect when it comes to meta. And then the next part is going to be the most important part. So what's going to happen when all these leads come through from the actual ads? We're going to want to qualify them, because if you get a bunch of leads through, you can have a bunch of leads, but if they're not converting, you're not going to make any money. So here's the actual qualifying survey we have built here. So we're going to ask them, how far are they? Are they 16 minutes away? Are they in that, mile radius that you have to offer? And then they'll come through here. We'll ask them what type of home they have, when they need it done. Obviously, if they don't click ASAP, they're not as qualified because they're maybe a window shopper. So if they click ASAP, they're pretty qualified. And you'll go here, you're gonna ask them what type of service they need actually done. And then you're gonna get their street address, their state, postal code, city, all that sort of stuff. And then their name, phone number, and also their email. And then you'll see they'll get sent to a thank you page here, and then also they're going to after they get sent to this thank you page here, you're probably wondering like, what's gonna happen next? Are they going to, am I gonna have to call them up and, make sure and confirm, like, and book them? No, you're not going to do this, because the next step is also very important, which is speed to lead. So whenever they fill this out, we're gonna want to respond to them within 5 minutes. If you guys didn't know this, that if you don't respond to a lead within 5 minutes, your chances of closing that lead drops by over 80%. So this is very important. This is going to be our chatbot here, and pretty much what it's going to do is it's going to book in the actual estimate for you, ask some questions, kind of qualify them for you. And then after that, this is what your pipeline would pretty much look like. As you can see here, lead responded, no answer, estimate scheduled, appointment completed, follow-up was ready. Guys, so this is what the pipeline is going to look like. And obviously you're probably wondering, there's got to be more to it, right? And there is, and it's going to be the last final step, which is very important, is going to be the lead nurturing. So after they get sent and they're in your pipeline, the estimate's scheduled, they have to be reminded, because what if you show up to their home and they're not even there? That's going to be an issue, because you can't give them their estimate, obviously. So we're going to want to nurture them, just remind them, and this is very important because it makes your company stick out. If they have other estimates scheduled, then you're the only company that's kind of, letting them know that you guys are going to be on the way, and maybe you're sending them videos of other projects. They're going to trust you the most. Not only that, and they're going to really, they're going to be ready for you to show up to the estimate, and they're going to be like, oh, this is the company I want to work with because they sent me information and they kept in touch with me and made sure everything was going to follow through. And obviously, guys, this is going to be pretty much the whole funnel. Some stuff I like to add is, reviews. If you guys don't have a lot of reviews, you're going to want reviews, because people aren't going to really trust you if, they go to your Google page and they don't see very good reviews. They're going to, not really trust your company. And then the leader reactivation campaign, which would be over here, where, say people want to schedule, next month, or they're not sure, there are going to be leads in your CRM that you can just follow up with and pretty much, let them know, like, hey, we're here. If you guys want to, if you guys want to work with us in the future, we have this offering, and you can just keep in touch with them. But yeah, guys, this is going to be pretty much the whole entire funnel I use for all of my contractor clients. If you guys want a different funnel when it comes to like Google ads, something like that, let me know. Make sure you subscribe and comment your niche, and I can kind of break down a specific niche video for you next. If you guys want to book a one-on-one call with me and learn more, it's going to be linked in the description, and make sure you go follow my IG. It's going to be cello.mosheri, where you can see more content, but in short form. That way you can, pretty much pick it up easier. But yeah, this is going to be the whole video, and I hope you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.